I'll be honest, finding truly comfortable shoes is like finding the perfect partner. Stylish? Sure. Comfortable? Sometimes. Loyal all day long? That's where it gets tricky. But today we're putting together a lineup of everyday shoes that won't betray you even after 9,000 steps. There are things we never think about until everything goes sideways. Shoes, for example. Step out of the house in the wrong pair, and the whole day turns into a battle for your right to remain human instead of a limping creature dreaming of a chair and warm socks. Everyday shoes are your quiet ally, and their impact is far greater than it seems. And since we're talking about impact, let's figure out why it's so powerful. Comfort isn't a luxury, it's the foundation of a calm life. If your shoes rub, pinch, or make you balance like you're walking a tightrope, your body switches to let's just survive until tonight. Your mood drops, your stride shrinks, and your plans suddenly look a lot more like couch. But a comfortable pair makes walking easy, your movements natural, and suddenly the world feels pretty pleasant. And if your mood depends on your shoes this much, imagine what that means for your health. Your feet are your base of support. When they suffer, everything suffers. Your back, your knees, your posture, even your patience. Bad shoes can cause blisters, skin irritation, muscle tension, and the kind of fatigue that hits before lunch. Proper arch support lightens the load and keeps your gait natural without turning you into someone desperate just to sit for a minute. To avoid this mini apocalypse, it helps to understand why shoe shopping mistakes happen so often. The biggest enemy is the thought, I'll break them in. You won't. Quality and comfort are felt immediately, and if during the fitting, you're already thinking, well, maybe I'll get used to it. That's a red flag the size of them all. Mistake number 2 is ignoring foot width. We obsess over size but forget about the last, and our toes end up living in a crowded studio apartment. Another misconception, your lifestyle shouldn't bend to your shoes. Your shoes should work for your lifestyle. Time to zoom out. Shoes aren't just a purchase, they're part of your daily story. Imagine walking down the street with a confident, light step, your back straight and everything inside saying, yep, today I've got this. That feeling is exactly what everyday shoes create because they quietly support the rhythm of your life. They let you walk longer, tire less, move freely, and forget about your feet. Though this is exactly the one time you should think ahead. And now that we know why shoes matter so much, it's time to ask, what should you choose? Everyday shoes aren't a minor wardrobe detail. They're the foundation of your comfort, health, and mood. Everything you do throughout the day passes through your steps, so choosing a pair that won't let you down is essential. Let's look at the most reliable options that work well in real life. Easy, comfortable, and perfect for daily wear. If shoes competed in City Olympics, athletic models would take gold every time. They're built for movement, cushioning softens your steps, sheet fee support keeps your foot steady, and lightweight construction makes your walk as confident as your first morning coffee. And the best part, they pair with almost anything, from jeans to dresses. There's a certain magic in shoes that look polished but don't demand heroism. Flats are the ideal workhorses of the day. They don't squeeze your feet, don't force you to balance on tiptoes, and don't make you track every step. They pair easily with office outfits, and no one will guess you chose comfort over ambition, disguised as a 4-inch heel. And what if you want something lighter and universally usable? Some pairs become so familiar that you slip them on without even looking. Soft fit, flexible sole, minimal details. Just pure comfort that makes you say, fine, one more day. These models work for quick errands, longer walks, and those I'm not going far scenarios. They feel like they disappear on your feet, letting you focus on life instead of thinking, when can I finally take these off? And finally, shoes that save the entire warm season. When the weather heats up, your feet want to celebrate too. Summer styles let your skin breathe, avoids the greenhouse effect, and still stay secure. The right pair can handle long walks, busy errand days, and spontaneous mini adventures in search of sales. The key? Good straps and a soft sole comfort even on the hottest day. Now that we've found our candidates for the favorite pair title, let's understand what actually makes shoes comfortable. We covered 4 universal types of everyday shoes, those that handle pressure, deliver comfort, and fit any lifestyle. But to choose the best pair for you need to understand what's inside: materials, insoles, support, flexibility, and stability. That's what we'll break down next: comfort in simple components. A good insole works like a personal mini mattress for your feet. It distributes pressure, reduces impact, and basically trains your shoes to respect your comfort. If an insole is too firm, it feels like walking barefoot on tile. A soft, anatomical insole supports your foot so naturally you forget you're even wearing shoes. And since we're on the topic of support, let's move on to the main element of stability: the sole. The sole should be flexible, but not a rubber noodle. It bends where your foot bends and absorbs the shock of every step. Too thin, and you feel every pebble. Too stiff, and your stride feels heavy, like after a 2-hour workout. The sweet spot is lightness, plus responsive cushioning for smooth, natural steps. Once the foundation is solid, the shoe also needs to hold your foot correctly. You know those pairs that seem fine but flop strangely as you walk? That's not a design choice, it's poor stability. Proper shoes hug your foot snugly without choking your toes. Straps, laces, elastic inserts, they all help maintain structure and keep your heel from dancing inside. Now let's talk about something especially important in summer and on active days. Materials determine whether you'll still feel okay an hour after stepping outside. Breathable fabrics, mesh, or genuine leather keep your feet dry and cool. Dense synthetics either overheat your foot or trap moisture. Neither is a pleasant surprise. Good materials balance durability with ventilation. And here's one more quality people often forget. Ever tried bending a shoe in the store? If not, it's time. Shoes should follow your stride, not dictate it. A flexible forefoot makes rolling through a step natural and cuts down fatigue on long walks. If a shoe feels like a wooden block, your feet will protest quickly. But even perfect flexibility isn't everything. You also need traction on different surfaces. No one wants the pretty but dangerously slippery surprise after 1 minute on tile. A textured sole, quality rubber, proper tread-all ensure steady grip, especially in the rain or on glossy office floors. Good traction guarantees you're walking, not gliding. Now, understanding the principles of comfort, let's look at the brands that execute them best. Some brands can be genuinely called comfort enthusiasts. Their shoes are made for people who want to put them on in the morning and forget about them until night. No blisters, no surprises. Lightweight materials, smooth steps, comfortable feet in, excellent choice for anyone who walks a lot and doesn't want to think about their feet. Now to those who make comfort technological, Ecco practically says walk, work, rush will take care of your feet. And it truly does. Soft leather, smart support, durable soles, these pairs can handle city life and busy schedules. The brand doesn't aim to shock. It simply delivers shoes you fall in love with for their functionality. If you prefer athletic energy, the next brand needs no introduction. This label has become a symbol of comfortable sneakers able to handle any load. Cushioning and reliable support soften every step, and stylish silhouettes make them suitable not just for walks, but for daily outfits too. Some people buy 1 pair and wear it for months. Others buy 2 right away because they're that comfortable. There are also brands especially attentive to foot support. Vionic makes shoes that feel like they're whispering to your feet, "Relax, I've got this." Orthotic support makes the brand ideal for anyone who often feels fatigue or tension in their legs. And the designs look modern, no medical vibes. You can combine style with care, and no one will know just how comfortable you really are. After such a strong lineup of dependable brands, the question remains, how do you choose your perfect pair? We've gone through trustworthy manufacturers from light everyday models to tech-driven pairs with advanced support. They all offer consistent quality and make comfort part of your routine, not a lucky coincidence. Now it's time to put everything together and understand exactly how to choose the pair that will work for you every day, comfortably, stylishly, and without surprises. No advice can replace the moment you put on a pair and think, this is it. Trying shoes on isn't a formality, it's a compatibility test. If the shoes already feel odd, tight, or like they'll need just a bit of breaking in, imagine what an hour of walking will do. A good pair speaks for itself. You put it on and instantly know the day will be easy. Once you understand how they feel, look at your lifestyle. Sure, beautiful shoes inspire, but if your day is miles of walking, rushing around, or active work, tall, stiff, or impractical styles will only get in the way. Choose based on your reality. Walk a lot, go for cushioning. Work in an office pick, a versatile, lightweight pair. Love spontaneous, long walks. Look for secure support and a sturdy sole. After you figure out your rhythm, move on to quality. It matters just as much. Good shoes last and work with your feet instead of trying to train them with stiffness. Two pairs may look identical, but a month later the difference is obvious. Quality shoes keep their shape and softness. Cheaper ones turn into flat slippers. Investing in good shoes saves energy, health, and another purchase in 2 weeks. But quality isn't always expensive. Sometimes it's all in the details. Flexibility in the forefoot, clean stitching, soft lining, no harsh seams. These define comfort. Shoes should bend easily without falling apart, hold your heel without rubbing. A good pair feels cohesive, not like laces plus sole. Run your hand inside, give it a bend, press lightly. You'll learn a lot. And finally, one last step before buying, often overlooked. The real test is taking a few steps. Does your heel slip? Do your toes feel cramped? Is the roll of your foot smooth? Walk around, speed up, take a couple of quick strides. Your shoes must be ready for your real day, not just posing in front of a mirror. If movement feels free and confident, they're the right pair. And then there's only one thing left, making the final choice. We've broken down everything that helps you choose truly comfortable everyday shoes: fit, quality, materials, support, and alignment with your lifestyle. Put these elements together and you'll find your ideal pair, the one you can walk in for hours, feel great in, and never think about discomfort again. Comfortable shoes are a small investment in a huge part of your day. Choose wisely, trust your sensations, and never settle for less. Your feet deserve the kind of comfort that makes life easier and a whole lot more enjoyable.